This video goes into detail about the landing and the events of the landing at Gallipoli. You'll be able to find this view in Google Earth by going through the Gallipoli website that we have been looking at. The Allies wanted to sail their warships through the narrow strait from the Aegean Sea into the Sea of Marmara, where they could attack Constantinople and make Turkey surrender. Once this was achieved, supply ships could sail into the Black Sea and provide Russia with supplies and weapons and help keep the war going against Austria-Hungary and Germany on the Eastern Front. This would mean that Germany could not send all its troops to the Western Front. So we have the Black Sea here, and this is the strait that we're talking about. Okay? And the Black Sea is where they were aiming for. The problem was that the Dardanelles Strait was protected on both sides up to the Canacle on the Asian side and the Aisibat opposite Canacle and on the European side by forts and mobile artillery batteries and by mines. To enable the Allied warships to sail through the Dardanelles and into the Sea of Marmara, these forts and artillery batteries had to be destroyed. So if you're looking at this here, we have the Dardanelles through here, Canacle here. Okay, we've got the Sea of Marmara and the Aegean Sea here. The Allies tried to sail warships through the Dardanelles, but they were forced back. The strait could only be entered if the forts and mobile artillery along the shores were destroyed by a land attack. So that's all the things along here, they needed to have a land attack. Here we have the Gallipoli Peninsula. Decide where you might land troops to achieve what the Army and the Anzacs were trying to achieve, as I've just described to you. Remember that the Allies had maps, but they did not have the kind of aerial view that you have here with Google Maps. The lighter shades on the Google image show cultivated fields, so farming areas, while the green shows hilly ground. Take a screenshot of this peninsula and use it and mark on it where you would land your troops. Now look at the two main places where the Allies did land on the 25th of April. One was at areas on the southern tip of the peninsula called Cape Helles. So if we zoom in, we should be able to find that. Okay. And the other was on the northwest of Cape Helles, what is now known as Anzac Cove. So explore the Google Maps until you can find those areas. Using your Google Earth image, zoom in and describe the terrain at Anzac Cove that they would have been facing. We have Gallipoli here. List some of the main advantages and disadvantages for the attackers and the defenders at the site of Anzac Cove. Would you land by day or by night? What are the advantages and disadvantages of each, and explain your decision. The invasion failed. The Australian and New Zealand soldiers at Anzac Cove and the British and French at Helles were not able to advance much beyond the areas where they landed, and so were not able to attack the forts and artillery batteries. What are some reasons why you think the invasion might have failed? You could speculate on a variety of reasons. The leadership, the terrain or the geography, the quality of the men on both sides and soldiers, their weapons and tactics, and so on. Once you have done this, go to the Gallipoli website and watch the narrative of the day's events and test your ideas against the story that unfolds. You should also read the campaign overview and analysis sections to help test those ideas. Finally, how significant do you think geography was in the outcome of the first day of the Gallipoli campaign? Explain your views. Watch the video again if you need more explanation.